Welcome to Tiki Central, Canada. Ever wonder what's in that cool, refreshing drink that you just have to have on that hot summer's day? Me too. Picture a man going on a journey beyond sight and sound. He has left society. He has entered Tiki Central with palm trees, beach sand, blue skies, and God, get me a drink now. Here are your hosts, Craig and Cam, and their wacky views in drinks, life, and maybe information.
Hey folks, welcome to Tiki Central Canada. I'm Craig, your bartender and information for the night.
Wait. Those are my lines. And also you forgot mixology in there somewhere. Hello?
Sorry.
Yeah, so this is Tiki Central. Yes, my name is Craig. And yes, that's Paula over there in the corner there. Just introduce herself to the show there.
Hi, guys.
How we doing?
He was taking too long to start, so I started for him.
Okay, you started for me. Okay. And you just back from honeymoon. How's it going on that?
I didn't want it to finish.
Oh, I'm sure.
It was so good. No, but sometimes, like, by the end of the trip, I'm like, I can't wait to get home to my bed.
Yeah.
This time, it was not like that at all.
Well, because you did, like, everything under the sun, didn't you? Like, you swam with dolphins.
Yes.
You skydived.
Yes.
What was some of the other aspects of the trip? I mean, you did everything. You rode a camel.
Yes.
In the desert.
At night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very cool. Like, we did a bunch of really, really cool things. You should watch the Picky Pear Dubai. We show most of the stuff that we did in Dubai, and we do not have a Maldives episode because it would be rated R.
Ooh. And hey, guess what? Guess who's back? Mark is back.
I am back and so happy to be back.
I know, it's awesome. I love when Mark is here. And I know she loves when Mark is here for sure. So
I do.
Exactly. So the reason why Mark is back is because we talk about another tiki bar that he's gone to. So it's going to be like the Mark Adventures. And so what's the tiki bar? We'll talk later obviously about it, but what's the tiki bar that we are talking about later on in the show?
It's the Bali High.
Oh, very cool.
Ooh,
cool.
And where is it?
San Diego. But we're going to get to that.
Okay,
we'll get to that. Yeah. She's jumping forward in the script. You know, she's just back and she's not back in routine anymore. Here you go.
No, I'm totally out of it. Sorry.
Must be that blue Hawaiian that you're drinking over there.
Oh my God, yes.
That's right.
By the way, Mark, I couldn't make it to the tiki bar that you told me to go to in Dubai.
It's not a problem.
We wanted a write-up. We wanted some sort of, review or something.
I'm so sorry, but we had, it's a lot to do in very little time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's called a honeymoon. Yeah.
It's got a honeymoon. Yeah. There's no resting on a honeymoon.
There really wasn't any resting. In the Maldives, we still got some time to rest. Well, I got drunk again in my honeymoon.
Uh-oh.
Just FYI.
Here
on
we
the
go.
last night of the honeymoon, I told Justin, okay, I'm going to have a drink.
Okay.
He was having a Mai Tai, actually. I decided, because I don't know, Mark, if you heard our last show, but right before the honeymoon, we actually recorded a show, and Craig introduced me to two drinks that I actually really liked.
Blue
Hawaii and Blue Hawaiian.
Yes.
So there's me in the middle of the Maldives in a 5-star restaurant trying to listen to my podcast on my phone to discover which one was the drink I liked better, because I didn't remember. Obviously, I have no memory. So I text him, but I'm like honeymoon. So many, 12 hours difference. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I have.
He like 4 in the morning or something like that.
Yeah, he texted me back 3 days later. So
that's how it works for me.
Useless. Anyhow, thanks, Greg. So
wait. In my defense, I text both you guys today saying, "Hey, this is how we're going to meet today," and no one texts back.
Oh, so you texted my wife?
Oh, okay. So you're off the hook. Okay, yeah.
See, I thought that your text saying, just do it at 7.
No, there was a question mark there.
Oh, I didn't see that. I thought it was just informing me. So I was like, okay.
I'm sitting at work going, okay, nobody's answering the text.
No, I was at the works eating.
I was like, Norma, worst case scenario will be a show about travel tips all the way through.
Anyhow, so I tell the guy, listen, I had this awesome drink the other day. Can you reproduce it? And then I show him the recipe from our website.
Yes.
So thank you, Craig, for
putting it on
existing.
the website. There we go.
So I show him the Blue Hawaii. He's like, oh, I can totally do that. He comes back, though, and he's like, I don't have blue curacao. And I'm like,
oh, no.
I'm like, is there anything that we could substitute it with? He's like, I do have the orange Contro.
Contro, yeah.
It tastes exactly the same.
It's orange liqueur, yeah, exactly,
I'm like,
yeah.
sure. He's like, it's just not going to be blue. I'm like, fine. Let's see how that works. So he brings it back and it's fantastic. He's like, by the way, I really love this drink. I never had it. And it's very fresh and very, nature and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, I would love, and this is a brand new resort, keep in mind. So he's like, I would love to keep it on the menu. He's like,
wow.
and since you came up with the recipe, you brought the recipe to me, and we actually changed it, and it's not a blue Hawaiian because we changed it for Concho.
Color-wise.
He's like, you get to name it.
Oh, wow. There you go.
So I now have a drink that I named. I'm the only one that doesn't drink of the three of us.
That's so funny.
And I have a booze drink that I named in the Maldives.
So I go to the Maldives and go to the
Waldorf Astoria.
and I
And what do
order
I
a
ask?
Paula's wish.
Oh.
Because
there
I
you
was
go.
really wishing for that thing. And it happened. So,
That's
you know.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. She's got a drink named after
Pretty
her.
cool.
That is awesome.
I thought you two would be very proud of me.
That is so cool. So, yes, let's talk about today's drinks.
Yes. Oh, it's more than one?
Yes, we're doing 2 drinks today.
And tell me, what is the occasion today for these drinks?
So the occasion that we're going to talk about for this drink is the Day of the Dead. And that goes from October 31st to November 2nd. So, yeah, skip Halloween, screw Halloween. We're going to be doing Day of the Dead.
Dia de los Muertos.
That's exactly what I was going to say in the exact tone. Anyway, so the 2 drinks we're going to talk about today is a Scorpion Reef, which actually me and Mark just had. And you tried it too.
Ugh.
Yeah, she didn't like it. But what do you think, Mark? It was, yeah?
I think it's really great.
Yeah, actually,
I've never had it before. So.
No, me neither. So, hey, it's...
Wait, a
I'm
drink
adding it
you've
to
never
the
had?
list. Well, it's a new drink. We just
Yeah.
pulled it out.
It's possible. There's many drinks out there.
Yeah, there's only 1,000 of them out there. Yeah.
Mind blown. Mark did not
Mark
ever
did not
have
try
this
this drink before. Wow, that is
Wow.
fun. Yeah,
Well, I tend to avoid the mezcal when there's rum.
this is true. This is true. I'm the same way. If there's rum in board, and hey, I'll take that over mezcal any day.
Okay.
And the other drink is the mezcal margarita. And yes, both these drinks are made with mezcal.
So the second one that I just tried was a margarita?
No, the first one we had was the margarita. This actually is called the Scorpion Reef.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, so I
We did it
the
backwards.
Scorpion Reef is less worse than the mezcal margarita.
In your eyes, yes.
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 Yeah.
Me and Mark both enjoyed both of them,
on
though.
a Paula scale, yeah. That would
Yes.
On a
and
Paula scale, that's right, yeah.
Like the Blue Hawaiian is a 10 for me because it's a very girly drink.
You know what?
These are very guy drinks. Like they're very
Oh my
boy.
God, I just thought of something. So what we'll do on the drinks and the rest of each page, we'll put pucker faces and to be a rate from 1 to 5 pucker faces.
Okay.
So it'll be like, okay, how many pucker faces is this
So
drink?
the mezcal was definitely a 5 pucker face.
It's a 5 pucker face.
It's bad.
Yeah, the mezcal marg.
You still have it?
Oh yeah,
Mezcal marg is
no.
gone.
It's
Okay.
gone. It's gone. That is gonna be so cool. I'm definitely doing that.
But you know what? The Scorpion one, you could actually use it for a Halloween drink because the way you presented it to me, it seemed like it had blood on top of the ice. It was
that's
pretty
the bitters.
cool.
Yeah, when we'll go through the recipe, yeah, for sure. The bitters on top.
You
yeah.
could definitely use it as a Halloween gift.
See, there you go.
As a Halloween drink. So you
goes either
people
way.
that are in North America, this drink
It's for you.
has the presentation for a Halloween drink. So
there you go.
There
And
you
you'll
go.
see actually the picture on the recipe page. You'll see the picture for it, and of course, yes, it justifies that for sure. So yeah, so both these drinks actually have mezcal in it.
And what's mezcal? Sorry, the ignorance here of
No,
the
hey,
non-drinker
good question. So what it is, tequila is usually made with. So this tequila actually is made with specifically one single type of agave plant, and that's the blue agave. And so usually tequila is made with 28 different kinds of agave plants, but mezcal actually is only made with the blue agave.
So wait, so mezcal is a type of
Brother-
tequila?
It's like, yeah, so I have a type of tequila. So remember we talked about before about rum and cachaça?
Yes.
Rum and cachaça. So basically cachaça is the brother of rum, right?
Yes.
So this is the same thing. So mezcal is the brother of tequila.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, I believe you can only call tequila if it's grown in tequila.
Ah.
Really?
Hey, good little note. I did not know.
I did not know that either. Tequila is actually a place?
Yes.
Tequila.
Like champagne
Yeah, like I was gonna say that. Yeah.
or Bordeaux.
Yeah, I was gonna go for Bordeaux, but
Okay.
Well, here's a cool
You
little...
can pick one now.
thanks, Mark.
So here's a cool little note, actually. So tequila is copywritten to Mexico. So in other words, you can't make tequila any other country. Like, we have gin from around the world.
Yeah.
There's vodkas around the world. There's even whiskeys now from around the world. Tequila has to be made in Mexico. Can't be made in any other country.
Well, good, because I don't think it would be as good.
Yeah. Same as scotch.
Yeah. Scotch is made in Scotland.
Same as
Yeah, exactly,
cachaça.
yeah. Oh,
Like-
true. Yeah, there you go. So,
Let's see the Mexicans try to make a good cachaça.
yeah.
Just,
Good
here,
luck.
side note.
Good luck with that.
Not
Not going to have it. So mezcal actually is traditionally a very unique smoky flavor, so it's different than tequila in that way. And also, too, it ends up being sweeter. So actually, yeah, when I did get the bottle that we used for this recipe for the show, I did notice that I did try a sample of it, and it actually is sweeter than tequila.
That's tequila made me not want to drink. That's what I was like,
that
yeah,
for a lot of people.
I don't want to be a drinker. Like, it was that. I got kind of like...
How many times you've heard someone like after tequila going, I'm never going to drink again, I swear to God.
Yeah. Yeah. And other people are the exact opposite. They're like, oh my God, I love this. And I'm like, how?
Yeah, a good friend of mine would do the tequila thing, and every time it would end up bad.
Yeah.
And he just kept going back.
Oh, God, I know.
Why? That's plain stupidity.
Well,
that's half my clientele. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's true. But what, you think they're super intelligent?
Well, I'm hoping that some of them are. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, they're just very unhappy.
Oh, God. Well, it's a day. Usually tequila is usually like, I don't know about you, but when I've gone out with my friends, it usually ends up being at the end of the night or the start of the night.
Yeah, it's a
You know what
bad
I mean?
way
It's
to
either,
start, though.
Hey, let's start with the night with a shot of tequila, or let's end the night with a shot of tequila.
By my experience, if you start the night with a shot of tequila, you wake up on the beach.
The beach?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nothing wrong with that.
well, I think the problem is most of us started drinking tequila when we were youngins.
That was me.
And we get pretty stupid.
Yep.
That's right.
And then we haven't got a lot of money. So we buy the cheapest stuff we
the
can
cheapest
find.
tequila we could find.
No, I actually had Jose Cuervo, the good one. I had gold Jose
okay.
Cuervo. I was doing good shots. But I had 5 of them, and I only have a memory of 2 different episodes on that same night after I had the 5 shots.
Our last episode with tequila was actually in Mexico.
Who?
Linda, myself.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's the first time she actually had tequila that she didn't mind. So she was actually taking shots.
Wow.
And she doesn't drink the hard stuff
No.
usually.
Well, you prepared her already, right?
Yeah, she's getting there.
Yeah.
But the key was getting it chilled.
Ah.
When it was chilled, it has a little bit less harsh on the way down, that kind of stuff. Anyway,
Oh my God.
back to mezcal.
So how did you get the inspiration for these drinks and the actual drink recipes?
So what it was is that we were at an event called the Third World Bazaar.
Ooh,
See, it's
Third
down there for
World
you.
Bazaar. That's
Yeah.
cool. Is Brazil in it?
Yes. So, well, no, I don't think so. I know, no.
Oh my God.
So what it is an event here in Ottawa. It's in October, and what it is that these guys go around the world for the rest of the year and pick up arts and crafts from different places around the world. So Africa, Asia countries, Russia, anywhere they can. Mexico is one of them for sure. And so when we were there, and what they do is they come back to Canada, and for the 4 weekends in October, they actually sell all the items.
Okay.
Yeah, so they sell all the items, and actually
And
it's
it's
marked.
typical stuff from each country.
All those countries, yeah.
Cool.
They actually have their own little sort of section. So there's a Mexican country section area. There's an Africa section.
Oh my God. And they did not put Brazil in a
Yeah,
third
I
world
don't see
country?
Brazil in there. Yeah.
That's rude.
Bastards.
Well, it's not so much third world, it is crafty world.
Maybe
Okay.
Brazil is not good at crafts.
We are actually. We're pretty good. I don't, they're probably just scared to get mugged when they go down there, so they're just
Could
avoiding
be
it.
the guns and ammo.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. We're just like avoiding Brazil.
Let's go to the the safe countries where we can
As if Mexico's safe.
True.
Funny.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a joke of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So anyway, then what happened was that we went into the Mexican section, and Nora picked up this, we've all seen it, I'm sure, and there's actually be a picture of it on the website, of this colorful painted skull.
The calavera.
Yes. And
Cool.
so we're on the way home, and we're thinking, well, let's do some research exactly what the skull means. Like, what is representation? It actually represents the Day of the Dead celebration in Mexico.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So that's how we get started, because Norma was talking about, so what are you going to do for Halloween? Are you going to do some Halloween cocktails? And I'm like, I don't want to do Halloween cocktails.
Yeah, that's like
It's
been there, done that.
tacky, and it's not tiki anyway. So this was perfect. The Day of the Dead, Mezcal. It's not tiki, but it definitely is some cool drinks that we're going to try out for this
And it's definitely
the
more
show.
tropical than
For
Halloween.
sure than Halloween would be.
We have Day of the Dead in Brazil too, but it's November 2nd. I wonder if it has any correlation.
Similarity. So, Mark, in your research, we talked about this different days, right?
Yeah, it all came over from Europe. The original celebrations back before the church took its mighty hand and what they did was there's All Saints Day on November the 1st and All Souls Day on November the 2nd. And those were taken over by the Catholic Church, so they allowed people to continue to celebrate the death of people gone by, but we'll make it All Saints Day and All Souls Day.
Yeah.
And on Souls Day in Spain, they have soul bread where you bring to the graves and things like that. Then All Saints Day, you light a candle where people can head back to wherever they are, right? And that was migrated over to the New World
Yeah.
with the Catholic Church.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very cool.
But the actual Day of the Dead goes way back to Aztec times.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
for us,
pretty cool.
for us, it's no big deal. Like in Brazil, we just,
It's just another holiday, right?
yeah, it's a national holiday, but, most people do go to the cemetery, bring flowers and stuff, like to pay the respects and stuff like that. But, most people just use it as a long weekend type thing, oh, yay, a day off.
It's like Labor Day here in North America.
What's
it really
it for?
doesn't celebrate anything.
Because we have Labor Day in Brazil too.
I think what it is supposed to be a day that you're supposed to spend with your family because you're obviously working all the time. So therefore, it's a free day to kind of spend with your family and do family things.
Isn't Sunday for that?
Well, that's but I mean, some people work Sundays though. Hello, restaurant business.
Yeah, true.
So let's go over some of these drinks. So
Yes.
the first one we're gonna do is the Scorpion Reef. That's
So
the
both
one actually.
these
we
drinks have the
here.
mezcal in them?
Yes.
Okay.
So the Scorpion is the one we actually have here. The Scorpion Reef this is the second drink we made. So it's gonna be 1 ounce of mezcal, 1 ounce of gold rum or Jamaican rum. We actually did gold Jamaican rum.
Ooh.
Yeah, fancy. I know.
It can be gold, it can be Jamaican. Or I'm Craig, it can be gold Jamaican.
That's right, because I have such a variety. I know.
Checkbox.
Jackpot. Woo! Check that off the list.
Bam, I am Craig.
1 ounce of fresh pineapple juice. Yes, your favorite. 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lemon juice. And 3/4 ounce of orgeat. Now, that could be almond syrup, which you can get at any coffee shop. And then 2 dashes of chocolate bitters. Now, you're going to put all that into a shaker. You're going to shake that up. Then you're going to strain that and then put some crushed ice on top of the glass that you're straining it into. And then put 5 to 6 dashes of regular bitters on top. And that was the blood kind of content that you saw on top of the glass.
Oh, so the bitters are actually red.
Well, no, it's black, but I guess once it melts into the glass, like into the ice, it turns into a different color. It's kind of more of a brown, right? Yeah. So the glass that they should recommend for this is actually the stemless wine glass. We actually just used a rocks glass, and that's actually, you'll see in the picture, is a rocks glass.
And it looks fine.
Yeah, it looked really good. Yeah, like you said, it's kind of a Halloween.
drink's
It is
fine,
kind of a Halloween drink.
It is, because it is kind of orangey, and the top has that blood-like stuff on top of the ice. Like, I was kind of scared to
try
shove
it.
my
what am I drinking?
straw in there.
Mark went right to it. He's like, okay, what is that?
Yeah. Especially when he saw my face, because when I do
the pucker face.
the pucker face, he already knows he's going to like it. Like, it's,
Yeah.
it's usually...
So
Yeah, it's the same thing with Linda. Here,
It's
like
simple.
this. Oh, that's yours.
yeah, and this one actually was really good. Yeah, with the sort of the chocolate bitters in there, and then the regular bitters, and then it kind of blends in. Really complimented the rums as well.
I know how the blue Hawaiian tastes. But I won't remember after the break, so I might need a new one.
Polly, you're on the wrong show. It's like,
What does that mean?
we're not doing the Blue Hawaiian today.
Crap, let's redo the blue Hawaiian.
Cool, so let's go on to the next drink.
I'll just have the blue Hawaiian all day and all night.
All day long. She loves that drink.
I'm becoming an alcoholic.
Sorry, Kat. Sorry, Justin.
That's bad.
Oh, no.
Bad.
I'm sure he's not complaining. So the next drink is going to be the Mezcal Margarita. Now, that was the first one we had, and you did the pucker face for that
Oh
one,
my
too.
god, that one's just awful.
Yeah.
That one is almost like pure tequila with other bad stuff involved. It's very, very strong.
Yeah, well, it's very much like the regular margarita, like the not frozen one.
Yes.
Only it's got the smoky flavor of the mezcal.
The
in it.
mezcal in it, yeah. So basically, just think of a regular rocks margarita, add the smoke.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey,
That
good
didn't
scenario.
taste
I like that.
at all to me.
No, it did. Yeah,
I could not sense any of that.
Yeah, no, it did for sure. So let's go through the recipe of that one. So that is a 1/2 ounce of carousel liqueur, or you can use triple sec. I actually did use carousel, and you'll see it in the drink, the picture, the carousel. Yes, I know I'm fancy. I guess get the real ingredients. 2 ounces of mezcal, 1 ounce of agave nectar. So that's like your kind of your substitution for simple syrup or sugar.
Okay.
It's actually better for you. It's more natural. It actually
Yes.
comes from the agave plant. It's
Yes.
natural sugar. And then 1 ounce of lime juice. So you're going to shake that up in a shaker, strain it into a rocks glass, add some ice, and away you go.
And drunk you get.
And drunk you get.
Phew. So these recipes you got because of the Day of the Dead? I'm confused now.
Yeah, so what it is that we looked into Day of the Dead, and one of the key ingredients I saw in a lot of recipes for where bars sort of celebrate it is in the mezcal. So then I did more research on the mezcal, and I said, okay, this is a mezcal margarita. Because I always try to pick recipes that are doable. In other words, means that you don't have to go seriously hunting.
And this mezcal is easy to find here in Canada?
It's not, well, I mean, you got to probably do some looking. Like LCBO, not every LCBO is going to have it. This is an example for Ontario. So just do some research, and I'm sure your liquor store nearby will have it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. So I wanted something where it wasn't too complicated, is easy to make, but also has the mezcal, so you can get the real true flavor of it.
And
Okay.
I'll plug the LCBO here. And if you go online and search for it,
Yes.
and your local LCBO doesn't have it, they will send it to your local LCBO, or they will even deliver it to your home.
That's right. So LCBO does deliver. You have to do at least a $75 plus order.
Supporting alcoholism.
There you go. Drink at
LCBO.
home. Drink at home.
No, supporting celebrations.
Okay, so
Oh, good call. I like that.
that
There you
was
go.
really good. Like,
That
that
was
was
a
a
good
slap
call.
on my face and a punch on the nose that I did not see coming, Mark. Thank you.
She got
We're
blindsided.
celebrating Day of the Dead.
That's right. She got
Yes.
blindsided. Oh, jeez. All right, so let's talk about some more Day
I'm
of the
almost
Dead.
dead already. Please tell me
Oh,
about
really?
the Day of the Dead.
Okay, so let's go on to Day of the Dead.
Please.
So Day of the Dead, or what's the translation?
El Día de los Muertos.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
See,
In that exact tone, by the way. Anyway, it's an annual event that's held in Mexico from October 31st to November 2nd. And what it is that families actually welcome back the souls of their deceased relatives.
aw,
Yeah.
that's like sad but cute at the same
I
time.
know.
Depends. It depends on like what state of mind that you go into it. You know, because if
Right.
you go in thinking, oh my God, this is so sad, it's gonna be depressive. But if you go
Yeah.
in like, yay, today's the day that we welcome them back, you know, and it's a
Exactly.
cultural thing, and they are all happy about it, then 2 thumbs up. I'm guessing Disney made a movie about it recently. I think it's Coke or something. I'm gonna look on Google.
Look on Google. So now we're going to do
Hallucinating?
Google search. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, yeah, I was. You guys can talk while I.
Go.
Coco.
It's Coco. It's
Coco.
actually Coco.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
So on the Day of the Dead, actually, like you said, is she believes that the barrier between the living people and the spirits world opens up. And so during this time, the loved ones from the past can return and party with the living family members. Very cool.
That would be cool.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
See Grandma again. And
Aww.
have a few brandies with Grandma.
Oh, there you go. There
I
you
would like to
go.
see my grandpa from my mom's side.
Yeah, my grandma for me, I think. Yeah, for sure. So the living family members honor the departed by preparing their favorite foods, drinks, and leaving them on the offerings, which is also called,
The ofrendas?
that's right, the ofrendas.
Yes.
Hey, there you go. And then the angelitos. Did I say that right?
Yes, you
Oh
did.
my God.
Angelitos, that's perfect.
Well, your services are done here now, Paula.
See you later, peeps.
I'm joking.
Bye bye.
I'm joking.
Oh my
And so the angelitos are like little angels, and what this word is used for is when you're talking about the children who have died that are believed to return on the night of the 31st. So October 31st of the celebration is for the kids that have died, and they're basically remembering them and having a good, communicating with them. They will stay through the day until November 1st and visit their families. So the spirits of the adults, though, will now visit on the following day, so November 2nd, the adults visit. And the altars are often prepared with a special way to receive angels. So then elements such as cigarettes and bottles of liquor are added later when the adult spirits arrive. So when the kids are there, they obviously just put flowers and food and whatever. And then on November 2nd, that's when you'll see the more of the adult things being offered to the graves, like cigarettes and booze. So
I can
if
do with
you
cigarettes.
Yeah.
had offerings at your grave, what would be there, Paula?
Marlboro Lights or
you
gold.
go.
Depends on the culture.
That's right.
Food.
Coca-Cola. Food. Oh yeah, steak tartare
There you go.
for first course.
Yes.
For like
She's got
appetizer.
courses, even on grave. She's got
course.
courses.
And then we could do like a nice filet mignon, like a tenderloin
Okay.
with saffron risotto. Medium rare though.
Yeah, it has to be
Nothing
medium
well
rare.
done, please.
No, nothing well done on the offering there.
If I'm the soul, I'm just gonna kick that thing if it's well done. Ugh. I'm gonna be like, you don't know how to cook?
Get off my grave.
Yeah, like what you people doing putting like, no, that's just crap, right?
So would
there.
there be a blue Hawaiian on
Yes,
there?
please. Yes, a
okay.
blue Hawaiian.
Mhm. Mark, what will be on your grave if there was
Well,
offerings?
I think Mexican would be the thing to
There you go. Okay.
Go with a lovely chicken mole.
Oh,
that
there
would
you
be
go.
really
That's a
good.
good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, do that. And maybe some fish tacos on the side.
Can I have some guacamole? Because that's one of the only Mexican things that I really love is guac. I adore myself some guac.
Why would it feel like people would put things at Paula's grave and you just should be walking away and you hear like a whisper, like, guacamole. It's like, oh, it's right. We forgot the guac. Go get it out of the car. Bring it to the grave.
See, I think that they would be so scared that they got anything wrong and be like, oh no, if we get it wrong, she's just going to haunt us
for
all
life.
year.
Yeah.
We got to get this right, people.
That's true.
Chef, be careful with that
That's
steak
right.
tartare.
That's right. Medium rare. That's as far as it goes. That's right. You don't want to go to hell. No.
So, Mexican story.
Yes.
To make a great guac, you need a molcajete.
Oh.
Who?
A molcajete.
What is a molcajete?
It's a pumice stone
Oh, yes.
thing that
And you beat it in. Yeah.
Yeah, you and it's a bowl,
Yeah.
and it's really rough inside, and that's where you put all your spices and your peppers and that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay.
And you grind it in, and it makes an amazing guac because you get your cilantro and your salt and your lime together, and then you
Right.
make paste.
Oh,
You add all
okay.
the other stuff. And at any rate, we were in Mexico looking for one of these things.
Right.
Do you think we could find one?
No.
No.
No, of course not.
But you can find it at Winners.
So then you go to Winners. Yes.
I got one in North Carolina
Wow.
because
Of
what
all
most of the ones you find here now are all smooth,
Yes,
like
that's
they're
true.
polished.
No, you're right.
And
Yep.
you can't grind anything into it.
No.
You know, I have a funny story about that too. When I was in Italy in July, I was looking for black garlic, right? Because it's a very difficult thing to find. I went to every single store in Italy looking for black garlic. You know where I found it?
Where?
Carp Fair.
There you go.
I kid you not.
There
Carp
you go.
Garlic
Carp
Fair.
Everything's at the Carp Fair. It's crazy.
Okay, let's carry on.
Okay,
with-
so
we talked about the oferendas.
calavera. Is that how you say it?
Yes, the calavera is the skull, and in Portuguese, caveira.
Yes, and then so the smaller one is called a
Calaverita
yes, and so the calaverita
de azúcar.
yes, that one is a sugar skull.
Yes.
See, it's
Calaverita
okay.
de
You can stay.
azúcar. It's just so cute.
If it's not in my vocabulary, I butcher it. Everyone knows that.
Yep.
So these placed on the altar and often have the name of the deceased person inscribed on the forehead of the skull. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
It is very different.
Welcome to Mark's Adventures. So we actually welcome back Mark to the show. He's been here all day, just like waiting to spill his information onto us.
Yes, well, it's good to be back and talk about another tiki bar.
I know this guy's always all over the place. It's like unbelievable. Between you and you, it's like, oh my god, the traveling nuts. It's like, geez.
It's true, Mark.
The traveling nuts.
It's
Between
We
the
could
two
take
of
that
us?
on the road.
We sure could.
I could play the banjo and you can play the
Nothing.
okay. The traveling nuts.
there we go, the traveling nut.
I can play the
Yeah, that's fine.
like the Phantom of the Opera's little monkey.
If you don't figure it out, freak folks, she's actually doing that little mechanical monkey sound,
The
like monkey
clapping.
look. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There you go. So, what tiki bar are we discussing today?
As we mentioned earlier, we're doing the Bally High.
Very cool.
Which is, of course, probably named after the song
Ah.
from South Pacific.
Wait,
Oh,
probably you didn't do your research.
Oh,
Well, no. Don't forget, there
are
also
you
is
challenging him here?
No,
Facts.
I definitely am not.
because it was about the right time and everything.
Okay.
So, whereabouts actually is the Ballet High?
So it is in San Diego.
Okay. Yes, San Diego.
Very close to the coast, and it's on an area called Shelter Island.
Okay.
Which overlooks the Coronado Island in the Bay of San Diego proper. Coronado Island is the home of the Coronado Hotel, which was made famous Marilyn Monroe movie, Some Like It Hot.
Wow. He loves the classics.
He
eh?
does.
He just loves the
Or
classics.
if you're a little bit later, The Stuntman, starring Steve Railsback.
No way. From there. Okay.
Same hotel.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, very cool. Very iconic.
Walking, talking encyclopedia.
I know.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Yeah.
I'm your fan, Mark.
Oh, thanks.
did you feel the love in that? Well, yeah, thanks. Okay, let's move on.
Don't care, kiddo.
Yeah. Everybody's my fan.
Oh, my God.
Oh, please. Are
So-
you a Leo?
Oh, God, no.
Okay, because that sounded very Leo of you.
I'm a water bearer.
He's an Aquarius.
Aquarius?
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Like
here.
my mother.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
2 Aquariuses.
Oh my God, that's why I hate you people.
But Shelter Island, however, is not an island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Is that actually an island out of the coast of San Diego?
No, it was actually built out of a strip of land. It was originally just a sandbar, and materials are dredged up from the bay in 1934. It's only about 2 kilometers long and a couple of 100 meters wide.
That's pretty
okay.
cool. So Dubai kind of copied that with the palms.
The palm tree. Yeah.
Because that was already done.
When was the Bali Alley, when was it actually built?
Yeah. Well, here's where we go back to a previous podcast
Yes.
about the Tiki Tea and remember Christian's Hut with
Yes.
Ray Behune went to work? Well, here's a quick recap for those that haven't got to that podcast yet. During the filming of the 1935 version of Mutiny on the Bounty, that famous movie star...
Clark Gable. I was going to say Clark Gable first.
Oh, my God.
Then I was like, no, that's not how I'm supposed to say it.
built a bar in Catalina Island. It was reestablished on Balboa Island in Newport Beach and became very popular there as well. Mm-hmm. But hugely popular in Balboa Beach. Huge movie stars going there and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it became so popular that they built 2 more.
Okay.
Right.
Wow.
They will. This owner Arthur Lachelle opened 2 locations, one in Laguna Beach and the other on Shelter Island.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, and in August the 13th, 1953, Christian's Hut, or just The Hut.
The Hut.
Yeah.
The Hut.
And it spared no expense at the time. Well, so much so, it went bankrupt within a year.
Oh, no. They made it so elaborate that it
Yeah.
just, yep. Too
Yeah.
much wood there, folks.
But not once, but twice.
Oh.
Yeah, that's sad face.
Jesus.
Sad face. Sad face.
In 1954, it was LA investor, and his accountant, Tom Ham, went down to check it out to see if it was a good investment.
Yes.
As soon as Tom walked in, he went, we're taking it over.
Oh.
And within a year, he was actually the owner
Oh, okay.
of the Bali High. So then it was called the Bali High after that, and in 1954.
So is this Bali High, is it like a typical tiki bar that we talked about in the past where it's like small and dark and, not a lot of seats and kind of escaping from reality?
Well, no, it was built to be a big deal, much
Okay.
like the other Hollywood ones.
Oh, okay.
So they had floor shows and all that kind of stuff. But this place is very open. Lots of glass overlooking the San Diego harbor. And it's just gorgeous views. Locals come in there like crazy because of the views and everything. And it's a really neat structure. It's got a circle, it's a roundish type building with all kinds of stuff on it. There's still lots of relics left,
Yeah.
despite it being of the age and being remodeled a couple of times.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously it's got a large capacity then, right? Like it's not like these
very
little
much so.
small
Hundreds of
bars.
people can fit in there.
Oh,
They,
okay.
they have weddings and all that kind of stuff.
Oh,
there.
wow.
Yeah.
So
So
it's
what-
definitely not like the one in San Fran that you went.
Right,
No.
the tiki tea. It's not like
Yeah.
the tiki
Yeah.
tea at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. That one was
So what
as big
hours?
as this room.
So what hours does it actually?
It's 7 days a week.
Oh, okay.
Unlike Tiki Tea, which was only 4 days a week.
Exactly. Yeah.
This
8 days a week. Wow. I'm so bad at singing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Paul's
people.
going to a sing along here
Yeah,
now.
with the,
Jeez.
And with it, of course, is they have really good food there. Like
Yes.
it's higher end than.
Yes.
And so, but they have a happy hour that goes from 3 to 6 every day.
Oh,
or
cool.
weekdays, sorry. Weekends is no happy hour.
Oh, cool. So what's exactly in the happy hour? Like, what is there anything special that we need to know?
Yeah, well, they have this thing called their Mai Tai.
Ah, so they have their own version of a Mai Tai.
Yes.
It's called their Mai Tai?
Well, it's their Mai Tai.
It's
just
their
called. It's just
Mai Tai.
called the Mai Tai.
Well, you said there's 1,000 recipes, right? So there you go.
Yeah.
There's 1,001 now.
And
Oh my God. It's closer to 18,000.
I know,
and
we're
it's-
getting there.
it's really boozy.
Really?
Yeah, it's 100% booze.
Oh,
What?
my Lord. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
What do you mean?
It's just
There's
rum,
no
rum,
mix.
rum, and then syrup. No, not syrup, but liqueur.
You're joking.
Oh, wow. So
No.
no mix in there
so
whatsoever.
it's not a Mai Tai. They should have just
Wow.
invented a new name.
It's their Mai Tai.
It's their Mai Tai,
That's right.
and it's insanely popular there. And
Did you have it?
Oh, I had numerous.
Come on, it's Mark now. Come on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, you had to think about that for a second?
Yeah, I know.
Stupid
Jeez.
question time.
Yeah,
That's right. Stupid question time.
because what they do is regular was at $9.25 for the Mai Tai, but at the happy hour it starts off at $6.25
What do you mean it starts off?
price wise.
Yeah, but what do you mean it starts
So
off?
what do you mean? Does it go up?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, every hour the price goes up by $1.
Oh my God. That's
so
hilarious.
it's just like vote early, vote often, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but they sell a ton of these things. Like this year's, well, you can only have 2 or 3 of these. Well, people are just
So
throwing them back.
let me get this: the first hour, everyone's like clocking them back so fast because they're like, okay, I gotta get the same price, and then like next hour, like, I gotta pay $1 more for this drink now. Damn it!
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
Wow.
Did you
Yeah.
feel that way?
No, I had a
Kidding,
couple
you probably
of.
melted
As
it.
soon as it got to 7 o'clock, I started having different drinks.
Smart ass.
So what drinks for you stood out when you were there?
Well, before I go any further, I have to remember they have a tote board there,
Okay.
like this digital tote board going by the number of Mai Tais that have been sold
Oh, no way.
to date.
Wow.
And
what's the number?
I checked yesterday, and it was just over 2,651,000.
Do you remember how much it was the day you were there?
No, that was a long time ago. That was.
And he was drunk.
How many Mai Tais do you think I could remember?
That's right.
I just wanted to have a notion,
yeah.
like if a month ago, I don't know.
I don't know. It's
when
like,
were you there?
A year now. Here,
yeah.
Oh,
Always.
okay.
He's a guy. Come on.
Yeah.
You know how many rum drinks he's gone through since then?
See, but it would have been fun to hear, in a year, how many.
Yeah.
I think you should go back there a year from now and check how many million it's
There you
at.
go.
Okay. Well, we do want to go back because when we went to LA, there was a whole bunch of things that were closed.
Yeah.
The Enchanted Tiki Room at Disney.
Oh, no way.
Now it's open
The
and
Enchanted
it's
Tiki Room
running.
was closed?
Yeah, they were doing upgrades.
Oh, no.
And
That's the
Justin
worst.
went right when they opened again.
So did you do like the national vacation? Did you punch some moose in the nose?
No. I looked for a mouse to kick in the.
In the nuts. You seen it, right? National Vacation. Oh no, she has not seen it. Okay, let's explain. So National Lampoon's vacation. What it is that this family goes across the country to go to like a Disneyland.
Okay.
All this stuff happens to them along the way, and they finally get there, and the park is closed for renovations.
Oh, I did see that. I did see
He
that.
punches the moose in the nose. But no, you damn it.
I do remember that.
Yeah. Oh my God. So what drinks other than that one stood out for you?
Well, we had the paralyzing pufferfish.
Okay, that sounds interesting.
Seriously, that's
Yeah.
the name?
Okay, it was similar to a blue Hawaiian.
See, now I feel stupid that I didn't give my drink an actual fun
Cool
name
name.
like that.
Oh, what's better than Paula's Wish?
Paula's Wish. I like that. That's a cool name.
Puffer fish drunk. What? What did you say?
Paralyzing pufferfish.
Exactly. That one's way better than Paula's Wish.
God.
Or even like the suffering bastard.
Yeah, that's Justin's drink.
Yeah. Poor thing.
That's a really old drink, though.
Yeah.
Yes, but still,
She's just saying she would really like a cool name. She
Yeah.
thought she said,
I actually thought about it for a while, but I was so drunk by the time he asked me to name the drink
You were just
that
like,
I
I
couldn't
just
get
want-
creative.
Yeah, but like
Wish.
Tiki's Tea, they had their big drink is Ray's Mistake.
yeah, come on, that's not a really cool name. Oh, well, in
And,
some
one,
ways,
and
right?
one of the other drinks there is like Ted's drink.
Yeah, exactly. So at least you didn't do that. You didn't
Yeah.
go Paula's drink.
Mine's Paula's Wish.
Exactly.
The
it's
drink.
better. Yeah. The
Next
drink.
is going to be Paula's Wish, the movie.
Paula
Yes.
Wish, the movie.
So the other drinks,
Yes.
we had the paralyzing pufferfish,
Yes.
and there's the Goof Punch.
Oh, okay.
Now, the Goof is one of the mascots or characters from the hotel,
Okay.
or from the bar. And the Goof was on the original Christian's Hut when it moved.
Now you're talking about as in he's on the
On.
roof? Okay.
He's a big head,
Yeah.
and he overlooked like the whole area, like a huge head.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like Goofy from Disney?
No, it's his name. He's got
That's his name.
His teeth are all crooked and that kind of stuff. He's wearing a clown hat.
Okay.
Right, so he looks like... No one knows how he got the name the Goof.
Okay.
But there's a picture of him being transported because he was on 2 previous Christian Hut bars before he got
Transported to this
Yeah.
Valley High, yeah.
And the other one is Mr. Belly High himself. And Mr. Belly High, there's a sculpture out front.
Mm-hmm.
It's a sad-eyed cannibal.
Oh.
He used to have tusks, a bone in his nose, but kids kept jumping on the bone and breaking it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it was right. So anyway, he's just been refurbed, as is the whole hotel recently.
Yeah.
The Mr. Belly High is a fabulous drink, and it's actually listed in Beach Bum Berries.
Oh,
Ricky
okay.
Lombardi.
Yeah,
We haven't heard of him in a while.
I know.
Yeah, and you know who he is.
Yeah, he actually has a whole little chapter on the Mr. Belly High.
Oh, okay.
Or a little section on, not chapter, but
Right,
where
yeah.
he went down there to try and get the mugs. So it actually has in it dark Jamaican rum, light Puerto Rican rum, coffee-flavored brandy,
Oh, cool.
What?
pineapple juice, lemon juice, and sugar syrup. Now, Greg, I brought you a present.
What is this?
This is, in fact,
Oh, my God.
some coffee-flavored brandy.
Oh my
This
God, I want to
looks
smell that.
Awesome. Hang on a second here. Okay. There you go.
No, you can smell it first.
Hang on. Oh, yeah. It's like, sweet conic coffee. Here we go.
I love
That
your little
is
bottles.
awesome. I love the
Mark.
little vase he brings it
Yeah.
in. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
wow.
you don't have to look around for Tia Maria
No.
or Kahlua.
Or Kahlua. I'll just make that.
Yeah, apparently they're using some other.
Paul's like sucking. She's snorting like cocaine.
Oh my God.
What? I want to actually appreciate the smell.
I'm sure you are.
It's very, like, it actually burns the nostrils.
Well,
It's pretty strong.
Well, it's 40%.
Oh, okay.
It is liquor,
My nostrils felt that.
Yeah, it's brandy. It's not like a liqueur.
I don't know.
Well, apparently also the Bally High uses blackberry brandy now instead of this stuff because
Yes.
it's not that easy to find.
Well, yeah, I've never heard of
Oh
it before.
my
So
God.
And that's why I brought you some. And I'll give you a little. Did you know
I did not.
that Allen's coffee-flavored brandy is prepared and bottled at M.S. Walker in Boston, Mass. And they sell a phenomenal amount of brandy to the state of Maine.
How much brandy do they sell?
In 2008, the sales of 1.1 million bottles in Maine, but only has a population of 1.3 million.
That's fantastic.
So it means there's babies with baby bottles sucking coffee brandy. There's people putting coffee brandy on their cereal. There's dogs are licking coffee brandy out of the bowls.
You do realize that that's what they do to Canadians, right? With maple syrup, which you're doing right now.
We die hard on maple syrup.
Okay.
So there you go. You got some of that. You can make
Very
your own
cool.
Mr. Bally High.
I'm definitely doing that. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that recipe on your page there, Mark.
Okay, sweet.
Yes, it'll be on there for everyone to see. And here's a great picture you took for that one, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so the Bally High is definitely a place to go. San Diego, there's all kinds of things to see. Shelter Island itself, the city code when it was first built says that every building on the island has to be tiki.
Oh, because it was
Very first building there. And
Did they stick to that?
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so there's this amazing hotel there we stayed at, Humphrey's Half Moon. And they have a concert series there with bigger names like Ringo Starr was there, the Beach Boys go there, that kind of stuff. So it's really popular, but it's full-blown tiki.
Wow.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, and
It's
even
like Tiki
Is
Village.
that far from downtown, though? Like from...
San Diego's tiny.
Yes.
Right,
And no, it's not far from downtown.
for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. So another cool adventure tiki bar for you guys to check out. And like I said, we'll put all the information on Mark's page for that.
Did you know?
I did
did
not.
not.
Oh, damn.
Learn, Cam. Learn. That's how it's done.
Indeed.
Ouch, man. Poor Cam is not even here to defend himself. Oh, no.
Don't
So-
worry. He'll probably
he'll come
slap
back.
me back next
Yeah,
time
he
he's
will.
here. I'll just wait for it.
Exactly. He's witty.
I know. I don't like it.
There's some animosity there between the two co-hosts,
No,
apparently.
it's not. It's just because it's really hard for me when someone's witty in English. Because then I'm like, crap, I don't understand what he means.
Yeah, what was those words you gave me for the naked ladies, like scantily clad? I think it was
my-
scantily clad. And she's
Mark,
like, what is scantily clad?
Seriously, he uses words I did not know existed.
So
You
we're
know
talking-
how you are the human encyclopedia? He's the human dictionary.
Like
But I
thesaurus,
think he
yeah.
invents stuff too.
He does write for a living. I don't know.
That's true.
All right.
Yeah,
Oh,
He
boy.
knows a shit ton of words.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yes.
Big words.
Big
Very
words.
big.
So let's go through some cool facts about Day of the Dead.
I did not.
We've already gone by.
I know I'm joking.
Oh my god, that was good. Yeah.
I ain't.
So Halloween actually is a holiday that promotes obviously the fear of deaths, but on Saints' Day and Day of the Dead, actually it's a celebration of the deceased.
Okay.
And so the Day of the Dead celebrations can also be seen in actually other countries when I did my research. So United States, the Philippines, Australia, all these countries have like the parade every year for Day of the Dead. So it's
Really? So
really,
they
really
actually
cool.
do like carnival-y things.
Yeah.
Cool.
Around the world. And so if you know me personally, you know I'm a big, huge James Bond fan. So
I do
this
not
actually-
know you personally.
Well, now you do now. Mark's research, actually, because Mark actually co-wrote this, by the way. I need to mention this, by the way. Mark did co-write the show. Yay!
With small words.
With small words.
With
That's
words
right.
I understand. Thank
That you understand. So
Thank
there's
God
actually,
Cam didn't write it.
Yes, yeah, we wouldn't.
I wouldn't
I
understand
wouldn't
half
be able to pronounce it in English.
None
either.
of us would. He's the only one that just blurts it all out. No one knows what he's talking about.
He's a walking dictionary. Yes, I
Mm-hmm.
know. So anyway, in the opening scene of the James Bond film Spectre, our hero is actually walking through a large Day of the Dead parade in Mexico City, which is really cool.
It starts off like that, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so
Starts
I did
off,
watch
yeah,
it.
yeah. So what the problem is that actually in the city that they filmed it in doesn't celebrate Day of the Dead with parades. So the whole scene was actually Hollywood staged with hundreds of extras. And so the city actually inspired, after filming this, does an annual parade now
What
for
city
Day
was
of
that?
the Dead. Mexico City.
Ah, Ciudad del
They did not do a parade before they actually filmed this. So James Bond, $1 million question. Who is your favorite James Bond?
Pierce Brosnan. I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
in the same boat.
He was just like cute and, sexy and fun at the same time.
He had his quirky lines, eh? He had his really cool lines. So yeah, he'd always pick on Q because Q would make up, some cool thing, whatever, some gadget, and then he'd make a joke about it all the time. Like this one where he puts the pen in the dummy. He activates the hand grenade. It's basically the pen's a hand grenade, and they get behind the wall, and the thing, of course, explodes all over the wall. And he goes, "Don't say it, don't say it." He's like, "What? The writing's on the wall?" And it's just it's perfectly lined and perfectly pitched. It's like, it's awesome.
Don't remember, Craig, the lines.
I'm a guy. Remember, I know Norma says I'll say a line from a movie, and she's like, "What movie is it from?" I'm like, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, "Oh, what is with you and like remembering movie lines?" I'm like, I think every guy does that.
Yes,
No?
they do.
Yeah.
I have that with some movies, though. Like, for example, a De Niro movie that he's like, "Yo, you're good, Joe. You're he says that to Billy Crystal. I say that to everyone. I'm like, "Yo, you're very, very good, Joe."
People know.
That's a
There
line.
you go. That's a good line. There you go. That's a good
a
line.
good one.
That's a really good one. No,
But I have no idea what Pierce said or not.
Yeah.
Wow, James Bond.
Mark.
Well, I'm old, so it has to be Sean Connery.
There you go. Sean Connery, Roger Moore. I think mine for me is Sean Connery, Roger Moore, then Pierce Brosnan's number one in that mix. The new guy, is it Daniel Craig?
Yes.
That's in this movie, Spectre. I kind of stopped watching it after that. I watched this one. I did see this one, but it's just
I
not
don't
James
know.
Bond.
He just doesn't have the face for it. I don't know.
I don't know if he's too young or something. It doesn't quite
No,
fit.
it's not. I think he has too little hair for one. He's too blonde.
He's blonde.
Yeah, he's too blonde, so it almost seems like the hair's not there. And I don't know. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I agree with
grabbing
you.
the details because you guys don't notice these things because you're guys. You're not like looking at his appearance.
No, I noticed that. Yeah,
But
no,
I'm
he
actually
just doesn't
saying
look like a Bond.
he doesn't look like a Bond to me, and he's
Yeah.
not a bad-looking fellow.
Oh, no, and he does a good
nothing
job.
against him. He's a great actor in
Yeah.
everything he does.
It doesn't. No, for me, it doesn't sell.
Exactly.
It doesn't sell for me.
It's like Ben Affleck as a
Batman.
As a Batman.
I was about to say it.
That just won't ever happen. He can keep doing movies as a Batman. He's not
Batman.
Michael Keaton. Like he's
Or Christian Bale.
or
Yeah.
Christian Bale. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just not Batman.
He doesn't have the lips for it.
There's a very tenuous James Bond, Sean Connery connection with Tiki.
Oh.
Oh my God.
I know this one, actually.
Yes, the
Do you know which it is?
Steve Crane, who owned the Contikis and all those things, was
Okay.
married to Lana Turner.
Okay, because I was going to say, there's another cool fact of Sean Connery and James Bond. It's actually shot, one of the movies, Thunderball, there's a scene where she's shot on an island. It's where the Bay of the Bay of Pigs, like where the pigs actually go swim along the shoreline. So me and Cam did it on the show, and Cam does this perfect Sean Connery imitation of, "Damn, I have to work with the pigs now."
Anyway,
Yeah.
so they got divorced, Lana Turner, and she married this mobster.
Yes.
Real life mobster.
Yeah,
I
real
love
life
those.
mobster.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
And he was very jealous
Yeah.
and followed her over to England where she was doing a film with Sean Connery.
Oh no.
And he came on the set with a gun,
No
Oh.
way.
this mobster guy.
Wow.
And Sean Connery just walked over and grabbed the gun and punched him in the side of the face. Get out of here.
Really?
Here you go. Real James Bond. That's a real James Bond right there.
Bam.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody was like,
Is that it for today?
Yeah, so very good. On that note, anyway, so yes, let's tell everybody who we are. So we are www.tikicentralcanada.ca.
Or .com.
Oh, there we go. Hey, new line. There we go. I like that. You're going to throw that in there now.
Yeah, because you always say .ca and,
It could be .com.
It is
I'm just
.com.
saying is that Cam usually says all one word. So now you've actually added another line in there that it's not Cam.
Okay. I'm not Cam.
I know you're not Cam.
you are not Cam.
I am not Cam.
You are not Cam.
I'm not Cam. He's
Good.
not Cam.
No one here is Cam.
Oh, God. Wow.
We should really
Jeez.
stop talking about Cam.
Okay. Cam.
Cam. Lord have mercy.
All right. So, anyways, on that page, here we go back to what we're doing. On that page, yes, is actually the main episode that we just did right now. Also, through the recipes for this episode, there is a page there for Paula and Picky Pears. You have a new video out there, which
Yes,
is from
Dubai. It's pretty cool.
Very cool. We have to check that out.
And stay at the end. There's a surprise at the end, so don't go anywhere.
Okay, a teaser. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I like that.
Yep. You're gonna think it's done, but it's not.
Oh.
You should actually watch this one.
There we go.
Pretty cool.
Mark will. And so on Mark's page, we will add all the new information about the Bali High Tiki Bar and the recipe for the drink. And so also, too, there's a recipe page, there's an episode page, and there's also a subscribe page, folks. So please do subscribe to our show.
Please.
For the love of
Yes.
God, man.
Think of the children.
Think of the
God.
children. That's right. Maybe we should just put a child on the front page, on the main page, just looking sad and going, please help us. No.
Little beggar kid, homeless from Brazil.
With a mug.
Sure.
With a
With
mug.
tiki
That
mug.
works, that
Please,
works.
exactly.
Please fill my mug.
Please fill my mug. with
Anyways, guys,
support.
just help us. If you want to, have
Hear
good
more.
booze, you have to listen to us.
We're here
For
to
that,
help.
you have to support us. So
That's
support
right,
us,
that's right.
please.
And so I think that's all we got. We're going to go off and make some more drinks there with this new liqueur here. Now in the
No, or else I
brandy.
don't get home.
There we go. On that note, let's go, folks. And thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Later.
Buenas noches.
Ciao.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I don't know about you, but I got informed. Guys, where's my drink?
That sounded very Leo of you.
I'm a water bearer.
He's Aquarius.
Aquarius?
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Like
here.
my
Oh,
mother.
right.
Yeah.
2 Aquariuses.
Oh my God, that's why I hate you people.